Sagittarius, welcome to the Tarot Room. My name is Robyn. And Sag, today, let's do a past, present, future reading. Haven't done one of these bad boys in a hot minute, so let's do a past, present, future. Let's see what's been going on. Let's see how you're feeling about it now. Let's see how it's going to play out. So let's talk about the collective, see what we tap into today, and we have co-create. Okay, well, this is all about somebody could want to work with you, you could want to work with someone, but it can also be about balancing wisdom and patience, or balancing, well, basically wisdom, patience. Let's find out. Let's get into your reading. Let's see what's going on, Sag. We have the Three of Wands to start your past energy. Three of Wands, Two of Pentacles, King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy has entered the room. All right, where's the present energy? We have the Two of Swords, the Five of Swords, a lot of thinking here, and the Six of Cups. Let me just adjust my layout. Now, the future energy is the Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Could be a message, could be manifestation. We have the Four of Cups. Could be an opportunity. Something's going on, making you think a lot, Sag, but what's anchoring this is the Five of Swords. So, ooh, golly. Queen of Swords is in reverse here in the future. In the past here, basically in our little tic-tac-toe board, is the King of Swords. What is this? The Eight of Swords. Yeah, a lot of thinking. Penny for your thoughts, Sag. A penny for your thoughts. Queen of Cups. Okay. So trying to figure out how you feel about something. So with the Two of Pentacles and the Three of Wands with this co-create, it's like you're waiting for a decision. You're waiting for something here. What are you waiting for? But this is your past energy. So what was Sag waiting for? An apology, a decision. Secrets to come out. The High Priestess in reverse. Figure out Two of Pentacles is here twice. I think you and another person had a decision to make. Okay. Do you walk away from this or do you continue to work on this? There's the Knight of Swords. But in this deck, the Knight of Swords is a very much pondering energy, looking at things. So it's like you're trying to figure something out here in the past. Let's see who this person is, because I feel like you both have a decision to make. Well, what does the decision revolve around, Sagittarius? Who's this Queen of Swords? What this? Oh, Page of Pentacles is in reverse. Eight of Swords. Someone. Okay. There's the Four of Pentacles. There's a lot of holding back. Okay, so this King of Swords, I kind of feel like got a little out of turn, a little out of sorts, and I feel they owe you an apology. But they're kind of learning a lesson about overthinking, overanalyzing. So both of you have a decision. Now, this could revolve around work. It could be a relationship for you. But you're trying to decide what you want to do based on the actions of this King of Swords. And this King of Swords is kind of in the same position, making a decision about you. So we got two people thinking a lot about each other, trying to figure out what's going on, what they want, and how they want to progress forward. Now, in the present energy, we have the Two of Swords, Five of Swords, and the Six of Cups. So the Two of Swords is coming into this present energy without a decision. So if this is your reading, you're in a very indecisive energy, or you have a big decision that you need to make. What's the Five of Swords here for Sag? Well, golly gee, now we got a lot of feminine energy upside down here. We got a lot of unhappy women, or they could be around you. It could be you, Sag. We're going to see, but we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Or it could just be someone being selfish here. Four of Pentacles, yeah. Do you go, like if this is business, right? You're being underpaid, undervalued. Do you walk away? They're not going to see your value. Do you become self-employed here and just do your own thing? And if this is a relationship, I do feel there's an element of being selfish. So you're just wondering if you want to be with this person anymore. If it's a friend, maybe you just don't like them anymore. Maybe they're just gone down a selfish path, not even thinking about you. So there's an element where you just feel like the situation you're in is unfair and they're being a little selfish. It's not equally distributed. So with the Six of Cups here, you're trying to figure out what you want. What do you want to say about the Six of Cups here for Sag? Yeah, the Seven of Cups. What's the best choice? What's the best option? What's your path? Where do you move? How do you move forward? What are your options? What are your choices? So examining the road ahead. Okay. Before we get to that future energy, though, what we gonna do is gonna get you some advice. We're gonna get you some oracles, and then we'll jump into this future energy. So what's the advice? What do you want to say to Sag to help make this decision or help provide clarity on this decision? The Page of Swords and the Emperor. Okay. Okay, so the Page of Swords and the Emperor is realizing that they're not going to change. Their opinion's not going to change. They're set in their ways. So whatever the situation is, don't worry about them. What do you think? What do you feel? What's best for you? Whatever's going on here, however they're being selfish, is it a deal breaker? Can you deal with 10-cent raises, or do you want more for yourself? Can you deal with someone who's never going to cook dinner, or do you want someone who's going to cook it sometimes? So there's an element here of just not really thinking or considering their feelings, which might sound sensitive, but I mean, prioritize what it is that you want and what type of future you want, just understanding and realizing they're not going to change their perspective or their point of view on the situation at hand. All right, Sag, let's grab some oracles. I'm all paranoid about my mic, so I hope it sounds good. Last time it was going in and out, and I didn't know. So I've tested it. I hope we're good. I hope we're sounding okay, and if not, I'll adjust. All right, so what does Sag need to surrender to? Your fear of change. So the universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or your relationship. If you fear aging or death, repeat the affirmation. I have faith that all is well. And fear. So let go of the fearful stories that you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment, focus on solutions, and celebrate every baby step forward. Now, for those of you where this is your career, this is your job, this is your place of employment, let's grab some career advice for you. What's the career advice for Sag? Outside forces. Okay. So unknown figures are driving the situation. You might not be able to control the outcome. So this cycle will shift and you will be okay. I guess that's why they said focus on you, your feelings, and what you can control. Now, for those of you, this is love. We're going to get you a lover's oracle and a hidden truth to see what's being hidden from you. Let's find out. The oracle is, okay, rekindle. Every relationship has magical moments that can be rekindled. And the hidden truth. There's not saying, what are they saying? Not saying, shouldn't say, should. Maybe you should, maybe they shouldn't. I am becoming a better person. Maybe they're trying to better control their tongue or their words, and that now it is time for them to heal. Okay, Sag, let's do it. Let's get down to it. Let's get your potential outcome. Now, when I say potential, there's always free will, baby. You're going to have, the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you are at the middle of October. We'll go a month out. So we have the Page of Pentacles. We have a message. We have the Four of Cups. We have a decision. And we got ourselves the Queen of Swords in reverse. So we're going to see why she is upside down. First of all, let's talk about this Page of Pentacles. Because back here was the Page of Pentacles in reverse, which makes me feel like the masculine in the situation didn't want to admit they were wrong. They didn't want to take accountability. They didn't want to apologize, maybe. We're going to find out. What are they doing now? Oh, Five of Wands. Yeah, but you know what? They've realized that, well, then they don't get the Wheel of Fortune. They don't get the result they want. The Eight of Swords. It's about time they stop thinking, and it's about time they do something. It's about time. It's about time they see your perspective, your point of view here, Sagittarius. So this person definitely wants to fight for the connection. So if this is business, they don't want to fight about money anymore. They just want to give you what you deserve, give you the pay raise, give you the promotion, give you the commission, whatever it is, whatever you do. There's an element where they really don't want to fight about it anymore. They want to get on the same page. And it's about time. If this is a relationship, friendship, love, they really don't want to fight anymore. It's leaving them left out. They don't like fighting with you, right? They want to reunite. They want to make this happen. So here you are, though, in the Four of Cups, wondering, what do I want? Do I want that pay raise? Do I want that promotion? Do I want you in my life? And let's see what this Queen of Swords is, because this tells us the answer. And I don't know if it's positive. What's the Queen of Swords in reverse? Why is she upside down? And what's Sag saying here? We need details right now. We have the Six of Wands. Okay. The Ten of Pentacles. And the Page of Wands is in reverse. And the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. Well, guess what? Guess what? Guess what? It is too late to apologize, because Six of Wands, you know, the money sounds nice, but you know what? It's too late. I can make more money somewhere else. I got this job lined up over here. I got this grant lined up over here. I know my value and I know my worth, and I ain't getting treated like that again. You should have known what you had when you had it. If this is a relationship, you gave this a lot of attention. But the answer is no. They should have valued you when they had you. They should have appreciated what they had. It's too little, too late. You know your value. You know your worth. There is an element of holding back, which I kind of like, Sag. So it's like you didn't gloat, throw it in their face. You know, you just, nah, psh, whatever. Nah, no. You know, there's the door. Bye. Or I'm going to use that door and get another job. So there's like an element where you just did things differently. You know your value, you know your worth. There's no point in even going down that road. And now they know your value and they know your worth. So there's that element of, yeah, well, I knew it all along, so why didn't you? You lost, motherfucker. You snooze, you lose. So Sagittarius, it's too late for them. You've made your decision, your mind's made up, you're moving on. However it applies to you, you have explored other options and found solutions. And they're just going to have to eat your dust is what I'm hearing. So they're just going to watch you walk away. So Sag, that's what I got. That's what's up. That's what's going down. So Sagittarius, I sure hope you enjoyed your reading. And I hope it resonated and benefited you. And as always, if you like your reading, if you like my style, I do ask that you like, comment, subscribe. It does help my channels to grow. So thank you, Saggy. I always appreciate your support. Let's close it off with your final message, and then we'll get your yes or no. Final message for Sagittarius. What do we have, darling? We have, there are days I drop words of comfort on myself like falling leaves, and remember, it is enough to be taken care of by myself. So schedule 15 minutes in your day for your favorite hobby or activity with no objective other than to bring yourself pleasure. All right, and for those of you that like the yes or no, let's do it. What's the answer? Yes or no? Yes or no? On for Sag. All right, I think the mic did good. I think I fixed the problem. Whoop. Got a little array of cards down here, Sagittarius. Let's get them. So for the first question, for those of you who have one question, the answer is no. Okay, for those of you that have a second question, the answer is no. And for those of you that have the third question, or maybe this is just a reaffirmation, well, I'll tell you later. So that's what I got. That's what's up. That's what's going down. I wish you the best of luck. Until next time.